We're going nowhere, and no one's going to stop us from standing up for our children, because if we don't, who will? And if you don't stand with us, it could be your kids next. We don't want that, that's why we're standing opposing it.
Welcome to Liverpool. It's Thursday, 31st of May, where we've come to the local magistrates court to see Clive Jefferson appear in court, charged with some spurious offence. He's joined by Nick Griffin, his MEP. Clive, what's happened today?
Well, as you know, Simon, I was arrested for handing out a leaflet, this leaflet, Protect Our Children, the centre part of that leaflet, outside Liverpool Crown Court, and I was dragged off, handcuffed and summoned to appear here today. It's a very interesting case and a fundamental one for us.
Yeah.
Because as we've just discussed in a conference with our solicitors, we've either got political freedom, we've either got the freedom of speech, we've either got the right to distribute political material, or we haven't. I see it as simple as that, to be honest.
Yeah, that's the crux of the matter. Obviously there's a technicality about whether or not you stepped outside or this, that and the other. Nick, you're here obviously as an observer. I mean, Clive actually works for you. Let's get this into perspective. Clive is a paid assistant for the MEP of Liverpool. So how does it feel to have one of your assistants arrested for putting out a leaflet?
Well, obviously it's wrong, but I think we need to make sure people understand right away this isn't in its root an attack on us. This is an attack on everybody out there who holds any kind of opinion that they feel they might one day want to go and put across to the public, because if the police are allowed to get away with it against us, it sets this precedent they can do it against anybody. And how, I ask anyone watching this who's not sympathetic to us, how would they feel if, supposing they're very keen on animal welfare and they want to give a leaflet out to members of the public, and there's members of the public there who are interested in what they're saying over a loudspeaker, but they're kettled by police, and when they attempt to go to give leaflets to sympathetic members of the public, this wasn't a matter with Clive of giving leaflets to people who might be upset by them, Muslims from that community or whatever. This was giving a leaflet to sympathetic, interested members of the public. And the idea the police can stop that happening is an absolute outrage, and it's not an attack on us. It's the police taking upon themselves the power to decide that people cannot exercise their fundamental democratic right to try to peacefully put their view across to the public. And I'm outraged. It's extraordinarily dangerous that the police feel they can get away with doing this.
Yeah, it is dangerous, Clive. It's a police state we're living in now, is it not?
It's insane. I mean, there's police officers here, too, there. They're swarmed all over us. When we came here this morning, we met up, people have travelled, and I'd like to thank everybody that's travelled. People have come from Derby, from Wales, people have come from Cumbria, and I didn't call this demonstration as such. It was like a spontaneous thing. People wanted to come and show the support, and I'm humbled by that people would travel and stand out in the rain to support us on these issues, and I thank you very much for that. But as soon as we came this morning, standing right here, the commander on the ground, the big police present, he rushed right over, shouting, very aggressive, get them placards, get your leaflets over the other side of the road. If you hold your placards up outside this court, you'll all be arrested under section 14. I said, what, the charge I'm going into court for now, you mean? You know, so there is no exclusion zone here. There's no special measure outside the Crown Court. This is just a street. He's rushed over. Merseyside police again, trying to intimidate us, trying to bully us. The draconian measures go on, and it's something we've got to fight. It's something we've got to get the grips with, Nick.
Well, we'll be back here, won't we? It's September the 10th is the trial, then?
September the 10th. It's going to be an interesting trial. Very interesting one. I mean, worth pointing out that we were in there for quite some time, because one of the tricks they've just tried, I believe there was 4 or 5 other people arrested in a similar area of Liverpool about 2 weeks before. They just tried to lump my trial in with theirs, tarred with brushes of somebody that committed a similar offence 2 weeks earlier. So there's all kinds of tricks going on here. But
well, that's something we've reported today. We'll be back here. Hopefully it won't be raining on September the 10th, but there's some very important issues at stake. Nick, you'll be there as well. So that's the way it's looking. Simon Darby, British National Party, Liverpool.